Internet people, I am back. I know I'm bad about saying I'm going to make a video and never do. I have like 3 that I've recorded and never posted, and I don't know what the deal is. I'm just awful about posting stuff, but I was thinking, I was like, I need to make some type of series or something to where I could be like consistent, not just like a random montage of just stupid videos of me and my buddies going out. So I decided to buy some sort of project bike, and this is what we ended up with. So this might be one of the cheapest 701s in the Southeast, like ridiculously cheap. But that being said, I knew it was going to have issues, was almost hoping to have issues so I could make some videos on, and definitely found some stuff. It's a 2020, 10,000 miles. I'm the 3rd owner. I believe it spent most of its life in Southeast United States. I know it went out to Colorado for a little bit, what the previous owner was saying. It's not too bad, like it's got some stuff here and there, like just normal wear and tear on the body, and just a few maintenance things that I kind of overlooked, nothing too crazy. But like on the counter shaft nut, I pulled this off yesterday because it was leaking oil. The nut is actually hand loose. I'll throw in a clip in right here now. But since it was loose on the a lot of the 450s, 250 KTMs, and I assume this one too, the nut itself applies pressure to the sprocket, which applies pressure to the actual countershaft seal. And so it was, no kidding, hand loose. Like, I'd never touched it with a wrench or anything. It was just loose. And so it was just dumping oil straight out the seal. So tightened that up, took it for a little test drive. And there's a few things, like I believe there's some type of fueling issue with it. Since it's 10,000 miles, it's probably like one of the little inline filters that's stuck in it, or not stuck, clogged up. So for what I've seen online, there is a fuel line somewhere tucked in right here with a quick disconnect, and inside that quick disconnect there's a tiny little inline filter that'll get clogged up. So I'm going to check that first, and then there's also another filter inside the gas tank on the fuel pump. And I've seen online where people had them just get full of just nasty debris and actually crack at pretty low miles. So I'm assuming that's what one of the fueling issues is on it. Surprisingly, the intake and the airbox air filters all pretty clean. Definitely need to tighten up the triple. She feels kind of loose going down the road, but normal wear and tear, probably just need some bearings, some grease. Wheel bearings seem to be fine. Definitely need some tires. Like, it is pretty bald on the front, pretty cupped. I guess it was running on the low air pressure while going down the road, maybe after an off-road ride. But fork seals seem to be fine. Yeah, it just needs oil change. Definitely needs new sprockets and chain as well. Might not come up on video that well, but they are pretty tore up, slightly bent. I can actually compare it to the brand new gas that's in here. So like, maybe you can catch that, but pretty noticeable difference between the two. But I think in this video for now, I'm just going to take it apart, start cleaning it, and the second video will probably be addressing repairing the counter shaft and replacing the sprockets. I have all those parts unordered already. I also forgot to mention this thing came with a ton of parts. So whole bunch of random bolts. There's like 3 sets of levers in here. Tusk foot brake, oil filters, random hardware. Here's some levers, one just fell out. Tusk rack, some soft bags. All the OEM parts are in one of these. Another bag, there's a bunch of random parts. Has a, I don't even know if it's a lithium battery or what, but he said it was some type of upgrade battery. There's just random parts for it. And you need to go through all of this as well just to see what's here. Definitely going to be installing that. That's going to be nice compared to stock. But yeah, let's start tearing into it. So first step, I'm going to start tearing it apart. I'm going to start tearing it apart. Can't English today. I'm going to start taking it apart, take the seat off, probably take a little countershaft sprocket cover off, clean up all that grease. I got some engine degreaser and some foam, so I'm just going to wash this thing, get it cleaned up, and after that hopefully I can visually see what else is hopefully not messed up with it. So if you're not familiar with these 701, 690, gas 700, there's a little pull tab that's underneath the bodywork right here, and it unlatches the rear. Once you get that unlatched, there's two tabs on the front of the seat. Obviously it's different between the other two because this one has by far the biggest seat. It comes off pretty easy. And nice thing about this one, it came with a seat comp set seat, way better than stock. Stock feels like you're riding on a 2x4. It's fairly clean underneath the seat. I mean, it's dusty, but it's not like jam-packed full of mud. I was kind of expecting to see some nasty stuff when I took it off for the first time. Like I said, I'm not even going to take the airbox cover off for now because I checked it already and the air filter is actually pretty clean. But in the future, sometime soon, I'm going to have to take all this off so I can adjust or check the valves and change the spark plug while I'm there. I might go ahead and do an injector just for peace of mind since I did mention I'm having some fueling issues with it. But not too bad under here. So to get this cover off, it's pretty easy. You just got a 10mm up here, 8mm down here. I honestly have no idea what the Torx bit size is. It would help if you put the 8mm on the 8mm and the 10mm and the 10mm, not like my idiot self just did. Over here talking and thinking at the same time. Idiot. Forgot again. 10mm does not work on 8mm. Oh, it is properly disgusting in here. Nasty. And you can see how the teeth on the countershaft sprocket is pretty warped. So I got a new sprocket coming for that. I believe, honestly I have no idea if it's 15 or 16, but I ordered a 15 for the front, and then I'm going up in the rear, so it says 46 right now. I went up to a 48 because honestly I'm going to be riding this thing off-road more than anything. And hopefully it'll help out with some gearing. That, or I'm a total noob and I got my mouth calculations completely backwards, and you can let me know in the comments that I'm a complete idiot. I might just run this as a time lapse because it's going to be a long and boring stint of the video, but I'll explain what I like to use for like this nasty stuff right here is this good old gunk engine cleaner. So I've used a lot of brands and this stuff works the best, I believe. So got the foam to spray onto like the actual chassis and all the I guess plastic and rubber parts on it. It's not as I don't know, what am I trying to say? The chemical's not going to burn through at all. Now the actual heavy duty gel, I don't really trust it on the rubber, so I'm just going to keep that on the engine and all the hard parts, like the swing arm, all that nasty right there, and should clean up pretty well. But honestly, I'm probably going to do a time lapse right here, and then I'll come back and show the bike once it's clean. I've probably spent way more time than needed cleaning this nasty thing, but it looks so much better, and at least now it's clean for when I do start working on it. I mean, there's still some like stains in the rubber, but what do you expect out of a 10,000 mile, basically glorified dirt bike? But all the oil stuff cleaned up, no more oil there. The case saver looks a lot better. Still need a few things on the body addressed. I'll probably freshen the body up and wrap it at some point. It looks so much better. Swing arm, still kind of dirty. Wheels look a lot better. Hub cleaned up really nicely. But a whole lot better. But like I said, probably spent way too much time cleaning this thing considering it is a dirt bike and I'm just going to get it nasty again. But it is nice to have something clean when you start working on it. Because the next thing I plan on doing is fixing all of this, like I said earlier. That'll be probably the next video. All the parts for that will be showing up later this week. So I've got both sprockets coming, chain, the countershaft repair kit from KTM. That's not cheap. That was like 60 bucks. I mean, sprockets weren't either, but I wasn't expecting basically a seal and a nut to be that expensive, but it is what it is. But if you've made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you for watching. It does mean a lot for someone like me that's just now trying to start like making YouTube videos. It helps a lot if you can just comment, call me an idiot, or point out anything that I did wrong, or if you like the bike, just say it in the comments. And like, thank you.